My experience with black men has been, I'm exotic, I'm beautiful, they're fascinated by me, behind closed doors. But when it came to dating, coming to the front door, taking me out in public, doesn't happen.
All my lighter friends always had those boyfriends. They always were seen together, but if somebody wanted to date me, it was, I'll meet you after school. It was more of a hidden thing. Nobody ever wanted to just be with you.
You know what? I asked God when I was in I think I was like 11th grade. I asked God, you know, because I considered myself back in the days, you know, I didn't have no good feeling about my looks and stuff like that, you know. I thought I would have never, ever found a husband that really appreciate me without abusing me, you know. I thought it was too dark for, you know, anybody, because mostly back in the day, you know, the light-skinned girl had all the junk.
Have you ever experienced being in a relationship, a so-called relationship with a guy, and he never not wanting to take you out in public? He never not wanting to take you to the movies, to the park, to the mall, to be around his friends, his family, so on and so forth. He just doesn't want to take you out in public. Okay, I've experienced that. I think that this is something that I experienced because of being dark-skinned. A lot of these light-skinned women, you're hypocrites. You're fucking hypocrites. Since the dawn of chattel slavery, when you had white people having sex with black women, dark-skinned black women, this whole thing of, that's where the light-skinned privilege began.
Akeem's the prince?
Yeah, and he's in love with Lisa.
How come she always gets the good ones? How come she always gets the good ones?
She's just so dark.
She has her father's beautiful chocolate African skin.
It's a long story. People treated me like I was a disease or something.
Get off me! Sorry, Blackie. I calls her Blackie, and she needs to know that Bobby is my man.
So what, you just gonna let her talk to you like that?
I'm lighter skinned already. Did you tell? Everybody's doing it, Joe. Really, I mean, light skin is presentable.
You're so young and dumb.
Where is your self-esteem?
How is she even qualified?
She's light skinned and she has a big booty.
Those are her qualifications.
That's so interesting you bring that light skin thing up, because following this episode, our conversation is a documentary that we're airing called Dark Girls that you're a part of. So is that still a major part of the way people think in this town?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
In this town and in our communities.
Absolutely. And you were sharing with me that there were times where even your own people who were on your side would say, no, you can't go for that role because that's for the cute black girl. And Tika Sumter. Tika, where are you? Did you have any of these issues coming up?
Honestly, it breaks my heart to hear all these stories, but I didn't. Actually, my mother tells me the story all the time about when I was born. My father's dark skin. And when I came out, he was like, finally, someone who looks like me. And it was an exciting thing. I never felt like, wow, the light-skinned girl, she's gonna get all the boys. Growing up, I was like, yeah, of course I'm cute. Of course I'm gonna be the first black cheerleader in my high school. Of course I'm gonna be the president of my class 3 years in a row. Like, that's just what I thought it was. I was never made to feel less than. And it starts at home, it really does.
I want to turn to your look right now, because I feel like you are a beauty brand right now. People, I'm reading about you, everyone's praising your look, and I thought about Lupita Nyong'o, who's the actress right now, who is this it girl in fashion. Yeah. And I love that you're representing, both of you representing for dark-skinned girls.
Right.
Can you talk about what that's like and the colorism issues in Hollywood? Has that been an issue for you at all? Because you're so beautiful and you kind of transcend, you know, the glass ceiling for dark-skinned girls, I think.
I think, I don't know if it's who's portraying, like, you know, if dark-skinned girls are supposed to have this, like, dim look on life, but I'm just like, what is that? I've never had that, and I'm not going to start having it. I feel like I've never dealt with that, the colorism thing, really. I just walk in wherever I'm going as a confident woman. And I know that I don't have to say I'm a black actress. I know I'm black. I came out that way. So I've been black my whole life. So I'm just an actress. I don't go in with this, you know, I'm a black actress and, you know, this is who I am. I go in as a woman and a person with talent and beauty, and you either accept it or you don't. And it's okay. Everybody there's options. There's a buffet of people, you know. So, but I'm glad that we're representing for people who feel underrepresented, you know. And you know, every shade is beautiful, I feel like. And but it's just nice to see little girls who are just like, oh my God, you're so pretty, and I feel pretty, because, you know, media is huge. No, it is. You know, it's huge. So what you see on TV, if you're not there, you're like, well, do I not matter? Do they not value me? And you know, I always try to make sure women and young girls know that they are valued whether they're there or not, but it's nice for them to see me to say, oh my God, yes, I can relate. Okay, she has the right foundation on, and what foundation is that? And she has her legs look certain, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just nice that people can relate, you know, but I would just say all women to walk in confidence in who they are, and that beauty really is in the eye of the beholder, and if, you know, you don't see your standard of beauty in one place, go somewhere else to look.
Oh, so this happened like last weekend. I was going downstairs to the restaurant to pick up a takeout order that I had ordered. And so there was this guy. He plays for the Miami Heat. I'm not going to say his name because I feel that's taking it to a lower level. But I don't know if he was planning on going to the restaurant or he was going out to his car or whatever. But so I was sitting at the bar waiting for the bartender to bring back my food or whatever. And so he came in, he sat next to me, he was talking. He was like, "Oh, are you new? I never seen you around. How you doing?" And we were talking, and I thought he was a really like down to earth guy for a minute. And so he came out of his mouth and said, quote unquote, "Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, you cool though, you know what I'm saying, you cool, but you know what I'm saying to you is though, like for real, shawty though, like for real, you cute for a dark skinned girl though." Ouch. I just hurt my hand. But that's how pissed I was. I was like, oh my God, we're bringing it back to the dark skin days. Like me, I have never accepted half-ass compliments. I would have accepted his compliment if he said, "You are cute," or something of that nature. But since you had to throw in for a dark-skinned girl, that just threw it all off. Like, that made me not want to talk to him anymore. What are you thinking? I mean, to me, that is not a compliment. I don't know about other ladies, but to me, that's not a compliment. Why can't I just be cute? Why do I have to be cute for dark-skinned girls? What are you trying to say? Dark-skinned girls aren't cute? And I've heard this all of my life, and it's always brought back to my skin complexion. Everybody's like, "You cute for a dark-skinned girl. You cute to be a dark-skinned girl. Look at that dark-skinned girl. She kind of cute." Why can't I just be cute? I mean, why must society make everything boil down to skin color?
Okay, if I hear someone say, "You're pretty for a dark-skinned chick," one more time, I mean, it doesn't, not just from guys or whatever, it comes from like older people, or just people, period. It seems as like society has deemed all dark-skinned people, not dark-skinned people, but dark-skinned females as not attractive, and odds are 9.9 out of 10 ugly. I don't know, but apparently I'm one of the lucky ones who didn't come out hideous, because that was, supposed to be what was supposed to happen. I was supposed to come out ugly because I'm dark skinned. Why can't I just be pretty? Why can't you just give me a full compliment? It's like a compliment and an insult. You're pretty, but the rest of you are hideous. You come from a hideous race or category or look. It's so stupid to me. I don't understand.
Okay, this has just been on my mind lately. I get a lot of people that always, especially guys, coming to me and tell me, "Oh man, you are so pretty for a dark-skinned girl," or "Man, you got some beautiful features for a dark-skinned girl," or "Man, you look just like a light-skinned girl, but you dark-skinned." It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? That all dark-skinned girls just destined to look like a monkey or some shit?
How do I even start this BS of a subject? What is the subject that I speak of? You're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. I can't tell you how much I hate hearing that. And the crazy thing about it is, you don't hear it from, dare I say it, you don't hear it from white people. You hear it from other black people. Because I'm dark-skinned, I'm supposed to be a hot mess. Am I supposed to be ugly? I'm not conceited, but I'm confident, and I do believe that my daddy, I grew up with my daddy telling me that I'm beautiful, and he still tells me that.
Hi YouTubers, it's Bahamas Princess. Today is Saturday, it's snowing outside, so I decided to make a video. The topic that I wanted to talk about today was dark-skinned women. As you can see, I'm dark-skinned and I love it. But the thing that seems to bother me is when I'm walking down the street, when I'm hanging out with my friends, and I come across somebody and they're like, oh my God, you're so beautiful to be dark-skinned. What does that mean? Does that mean that you're basically saying that all dark-skinned women are supposed to be hideous? All dark-skinned women are supposed to be ugly? Like, basically, is that what you're saying, that I'm just too beautiful to be dark-skinned? I should be light-skinned because I'm beautiful? That I don't understand, and I just think it's very ignorant for people to say that out of their mouths. I guess they think it's just a compliment, but in my eyes, I don't see it as a compliment. I actually see it as an offense. Like, basically, you're offending me by what you just said. Like, all dark-skinned women are supposed to be ugly, and as you can see, I'm not ugly. I'm very attractive, and I love my complexion. But it is what it is. I love my complexion, as you can see. My skin is very lovely. It's very smooth. And I love it. I don't understand why everybody wants to be light-skinned. Me personally, I don't want to be light-skinned. I do not want to be light-skinned, and I love the way I am. I love my personality. I love my skin complexion. I love my face. I love my features. I love everything about me. And that's what I wanted to talk about today.
Whitney Houston. Whitney, you're a great star in America. In Germany, you're not so very well known. And you're a cousin of Dionne Warwick. Your mother was a great rhythm and blues star. Is it a handicap for you that your cousin is Dionne Warwick? Because the people say, oh, we will see if she is the same. Ich fragte sie, ob es ein Handicap für sie ist, dass Dionne Warwick ihre Cousine ist. Denn das ist ja eine bekannte Frau. Ob die Leute nun sagen, na, ist die genauso oder ist die nicht genauso, ob das ein Glücksfall ist.
I've been singing all my life, but, you know, my community, my family, everyone that's seen me sing knows that. The rest of the public thinks you're next, you know, an ex-beauty queen, and of course they think that you have no talent and you're a bozo, and you have to constantly prove over and over that, yes, I did get to where I am because of my talent, and I will have longevity because of it too.
Meet Vanessa Williams.
This is a business where the percentages for success for a new artist are pretty small. You think you're going to beat the odds?
I think so. I think so.
Why?
Well, I think it's because God gave me something really great, and He doesn't give it to everybody. And since I decided to spread it worldwide, I think that I'm going to beat it.
also might add that
As opposed to pizza.
I also add, I really think that the great thing about you, besides your voice and how you look, is that you really, you're like, I like that. You're like bouncy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. In other words, you wanted to bounce some more during this song?
No more bouncing. Not enough.
This is a lovely ballad.
Oh, God.
You'll like this.
You'll love this. You give good love.
My final guest tonight is one of the most beautiful women in the world. She's got just about the greatest voice you've ever heard. She's sold 30 million albums, ladies and gentlemen. We're delighted to welcome here Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston's record was the first album that I ever bought, and I remember being so excited and going home and listening to, oh, I want to dance with somebody, and like pretending like I was in the video.
Brandy's life was actually turning into a real Cinderella story. In fact, Whitney's been like a fairy godmother to Brandy ever since they met. Brandy had been a longtime fan of Whitney's, and it was the superstar who inspired her when she was just a little girl in Macomb, Mississippi, singing in her father's church.
I told my dad that I wanted to do this for a living. I wanted to be like Whitney Houston. She has often called me her mentor, which is flattering.
What's colorism?
A spin-off of racism.
Valuing literally skin color.
Colorism was something that plantation owners used as an instrument to divide and conquer their own enslaved persons.
How so?
By extending to lighter-skinned enslaved persons more privileges. And it was a way to get those lighter-skinned black folks to be more likely to side with the owner if there was a slave rebellion planned.
So that was slave days, and yet today people will tell you that colorism is as relevant as ever before. Do you believe that?
If you spend hundreds of years propagandizing your citizenry that color is connected to intelligence, that color is connected to beauty, that color is connected to ethics and values and morality, it's obviously not going to suddenly change just because the system that created that mentality changes.
Please, wake up.